obvious question, the badges. Tell us the story here.
It started by accident in the end of 21. There was COVID released, and there was like 5-6 conferences going on at the same time, and it just sort of turned into a thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. So tell us about Manifest. Tell us what is Manifest. Tell us how it came to be, and tell us generally what you all are doing.
So Manifest, at the base layer of it is sovereign compute. The easy answer is decentralized AWS. We run tier 3 and tier 4 data centers around the world. We have 17 data centers. What it sort of came into was our founding tech team is expat ICP pre-launch. And so they took the idea of what a sovereign compute layer could look like, allowing people to seeing that privacy was really a thing that needed to come up really quickly. And so that's sort of what we provide now, whether it's bare metal, Kubernetes, or storage. We sort of took away a lot of the bloat that like AWS charges. And so we're not hyperscalers with large discounts. We're charging you what it costs. And so over AWS, GCP, we're around a 30% discount. So whether someone's training models, running inference, or just hosting sites. And so that is the base layer of what we are. But then we have an interesting play within our capital fund as well.
Tell us about that. What's the capital fund play?
So our capital fund play is our index token, MFX. It's our gas layer token. It's used to pay for compute. So what we do is we do token swaps with either pre or post TGE projects. We invest early on. We'll give them part of our token supply, get a part of their token supply. They burn MFX to pay for compute. We take their token and we either lock it or stake it for 1 to 4 years, depending on our contract term, so that we can support their ecosystem. And so what this does is some companies that are even in their early stages, they're burning $20K a month on AWS. And so that burns through really quick.
It gets very, very expensive very fast. I've seen it in so many startups where the AWS costs just kind of run out of control.
And what that does is that really silos them, because then AWS allows them to index all of their data. And so the short answer, like especially on our validator support side, the long answer is what we're trying to do is decentralize, centralize, decentralization.
Very good. Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, the kind of synthesis of AI and crypto to me is one of the most exciting things. How do you see Manifest helping people maintain their sovereignty? Compute is the resource of the next 10 years.
Yeah.
It's going to control everything. So how do you see Manifest helping people maintain their sovereignty? What's your role in that?
So right now where we're at is we are a B2B solution. We're not sent up to support customers directly, but we have channel partners that are able to. And so we're providing compute and resources to projects that promote privacy and like open source AI. So like Morpheus, we're looking to support with Venice as well. Other AI companies where they get to own and control their stack. Our enterprise arm, Gember AI, I would say we're not in a public situation. They did their pilot providing AI services to Walmart Pharmacy.
Oh, wow.
One of the things that came out of that was that none of that data was encrypted beforehand. It is now, but that's
a good thing.
Yeah, it is. But that's one of the things that we've come to see is orchestration of agents between private data and public data can be used because DeepIn is an amazing thing. One of our awesome partners is Render. And so Gember is orchestrating actions. Does this need to be private or is it public? So if it's public, it can run on Render. If it's private, it can run on Manifest. And even within the Render ecosystem as well. So Render's been an amazing partner to us.
So earlier on, you mentioned that you sell the compute for what you get it for. How do you make money on that?
So how do we make money?
Yeah.
So we're charging about 30% less than AWS. That's still about 5 times the cost of what it costs us.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so inference, compute, the hardware, I love NVIDIA, but NVIDIA front is playing this De Beers situation of that GPUs are in shortage and prices go high. It's not really the case, and it's sort of pigeonholed a lot of development. We're seeing amazing open source models being put out in smaller and smaller context token models, which is doing some really cool stuff. So on the open source side, we're seeing some really cool advancements, but really what we're doing is the other side of where we're making money is we're divesting after 4 years a project. So we can invest in 1,000 projects, and with one project unicorns, over the next 10 years, we're divesting, we're making 10 times as much as what we put into 1,000 projects.
Incredible. So where's the token at today? How can people get involved? Can somebody who has a GPU sell the compute to you? Or how can people watching at home, or how can people in the audience, how can they get involved today?
So if people want to get involved, the one thing we do, we're doing OTC because we're a utility token. We are MICA certified now. As of 3 days ago, I could publicly announce it.
That's amazing.
We're number 269. I like that.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So, but no, we are a proof of authority network. We run a chain on Cosmos Manifest. So all of our data centers are SOC 2 compliant ISO facilities. So the way our node program works, we have over $50 million worth of hardware. Is people can come in, give us the money, we get the hardware, install it, they get all the receipts, they get the ZK proofs that it's running, and then we rent it for them for the next 5 years by paying them in token. And so that's how some people can get involved, but really all our token is burning it to pay for compute. So I like to say we're the chain link of inference.
Very cool. What's your website? How can people follow you on socials?
So socials, Manifest AIS, because Manifestia was already taken. But Manifest AIS, I am obviously Player One Taco. Come find me. We have stickers. You can find us anywhere. We'll be here at KBW and in Token. And I think, are we going to be on the deal desk?
I think you may be on the deal desk.
I think we're not on the deal desk as well.
DNA deal desk.
Yeah. So the DNA deal desk as well.
Taco, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.